machine. He's like, please don't vote for this dude.
First of all, I doubt they can name who wrote the Federalist Papers.
They did.
First of all,
Didn't Alexander Hamilton?
well, there are three. There are three people who wrote the Federalist Papers.
I actually don't know that.
Okay, but they're quoting it, and I bet they don't know that the other two people were Madison and Jay.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
But anyways, they don't know that, and they're retarded. And also, it's so stupid. Because first of all, that was one of the many reasons that they had. I mean, they basically wanted to make this not a popular vote contest. That was their goal. Was to make this like not a popular vote. And unfortunately, the office of the president has been turning into more and more popular election. Like if you just look at there are people who might just walk into the polls and vote for whoever's hair they like more, you know. My point is that like it's just so stupid that like I'm quoting the Federalist Papers because the person I didn't like got elected, right? Yeah. I don't know. You could make
should only quote the Constitution when it's needed. I mean, certainly it is needed there, and that came out wrong. But you should only quote the Constitution when something's going against the Constitution. Well, and in the spirit of the law,
right?
It wasn't to protect against a demagogue. It was to protect against the populace.
I mean, it partially was.
I mean, yes, but let's look up the definition.
It's a populist demagogue. I mean, here's the thing: a political leader who seeks support by appealing to popular desires and prejudices rather than by using rational argument. Well, I mean, Hillary Clinton would qualify to be a demagogue as much and more than Trump would.
At least Trump had coherent.
Hillary Clinton is
at least semi-coherent.
Yeah, I think there were. He had very many different arguments that were
coherent.
Had words.
No, but some of them were rational.
Trump had like a lot of different positions on a lot of different things, and some were rational. Others weren't. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Others weren't.
China.
Weren't. But Hillary Clinton's didn't. She's just like, Trump is a meanie, and I'm a woman.
Vote for me.
I want to be popular. I'm gonna go just chilling in Cedar Rapids. I should play that.
Oh my god.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Anyway. Okay, if that doesn't sound like demagoguery, just chilling in Cedar Rapids and dabbing on the Ellen Show.
What is it?
Remember that? What is demagoguery?
Yeah,
right. That's the exact definition. Seek support by appealing to popular desires rather than using a rational argument. That's a demagogue. Hillary Clinton's a demagogue.
Free
as much as,
abortions.
More than Trump is. Oh my gosh. Free college!
Free college, debt-free college.
Demagoguery.
Debt-free college. And what does that even mean? What does debt-free college even mean?
Yeah.
So, next part of the video.
It means over $1 billion to the taxpayer. That's what it means.
Yeah. More. I bet they have to increase...
Anyways, so that was the minimum, and I when I was reading... Well, here's the thing.
For the upper tax brackets.
When people say like Hillary Clinton says, here's how we're gonna decrease the debt by raising taxes. That never works. And you know why? Do you know what does work? Decreasing spending. Because Hillary Clinton's, I was looking at let me pull this up. I actually wrote a little tiny thing about this real quick. But basically her tax plan was going to raise, like, if it was implemented in its entirety and everyone paid and no one moved out of the country and all this crap, that could have happened and almost definitely, like, would have happened, right? If the taxes get too high, people leave, right? I'm not going to stay in a country if I have to pay 90% of my income, right? You know, rich people right now are already paying 50%. Like,
no, it's around 30.
What more is there?
38?
No, if you get up there, total like income tax
over
and
$460,000 a year. It's 38. I looked it up today.
All right, but there's a lot. Well, that's national.
Oh yeah.
If you were to go to like local and state,
yeah, if you include everything, it's more of 50.
Rich people are paying about 50%. Right. I wasn't clear on what I meant there.
It's fine. But yeah, it's around 50.
Here we go.
And if 47% of the populace actually paid their taxes like they're supposed to, we might not actually have this problem. We might actually be able to provide debt-free college.
All right, here we go. By the report on her tax plan that came from taxfoundation.org. This is a nonpartisan tax analysis plan. Is nonpartisan, right? By their metrics, Clinton would gain $468 billion extra in money, right? Now, of course, she's raising taxes, but they would net $468 billion, or gross $468 billion from collecting taxes, right? Well, guess what? Guess how much money has been created in debt this year as of October, actually. $1.2 trillion we spent this year.
That's... Ooh.
So how is that going to lower the debt? Just raising taxes. It's not even close.
How about enforcing tax policy?
It's like a third of what's going on. Well, what needs to happen is you need to cut spending, right?
Cut spending and enforce tax policy. That's the only reason.
That's the only way you're even going to... Well, you need to have a good tax policy. The tax policy we have now is ridiculous. Oh, that's another... Hopefully Trump does the better tax plan. Hopefully, well, he can, like...
I hope...
Try and get that pushed through. But that's Congress.
I wish
that's Congress we're relying on for that. But Paul Ryan is pushing very hard in Congress to try and kind of, like, get that... through the tax stuff, and I think they will. We have enough Republicans in there that actually get some work done.
Mm-hmm. But
it's like sometimes the simple answer is the best answer, right?
Yeah.
Be able to fill out your taxes and like what? It's something ridiculous. It's like 12 lines.
So let's get back to the Electoral College video. So we have them, and they're going through. They're begging him.
Bunch of celebrities that no one's ever heard of. And they're claiming that Trump is a demagogue and that it's
their duty. And there's two different things. There's the intention of the law.
They'd be heroes.
And there's the spirit of the law. And the spirit of the law, they're supposed to obey the populace. And they're trying to sway this.
Well, a lot of places it actually is the law. Like Michigan, I was just listening to this one elector from Michigan was getting death threats sent to him because he said that he wasn't going to like betray the voting population, and people were sending him death threats. People don't realize that in Michigan,
it's illegal.
It is illegal for them to change their vote. They cannot lawfully change their vote. They will go to jail. They will be prosecuted. I don't know what the actual penalty is.
It's probably only a fine,
but you will be prosecuted for doing that, right? So people don't really realize that, but that's another thing. It's like, duh.
And anyway, in the spirit of the law, they're supposed to obey the populace, and these people are trying to sway it like, oh, we got 2 million more popular votes. We won the popular vote.
Here's the thing.
So you guys should vote for the popular vote.
Which is completely irrelevant, right?
It's irrelevant because they're not in their voting district.
That's like saying a football team loses, and that's like they're saying, well, we got more yards, we should have won, right? Baseball team, we got more hits, we should have won, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not
how
true.
It works.
Well, not even that, but the rules of the game are that you need electoral votes, and she didn't get it. She got blown. It was actually a lot.
Yeah, it was a good 30 or 40.
No, it was like...
Was it? Was it higher than that? I thought it was like 274 or something.
It was something to... Here, 232 to 306.
Oh, So she did get blown out of the water.
Oh, it was like, now, I mean, compare that to a lot. I mean, historically, it's not that much, I think one time Trump said it was like the biggest march in modern history.
No, that would be Reagan.
Nixon was. Well, Nixon, actually.
Why? Reagan
He won every state but
Reagan won everywhere.
Massachusetts.
Everywhere but Rhode Island. First time he ran against a Democrat, and the only Rhode Island voted for the Democrat.
For Reagan against Mondale, it was D.C., Minnesota, and also Rhode Island, I think. But the Nixon, like the 1972 Nixon election, it was like just Massachusetts and D.C. So I actually don't know. You might be right. I think that's the
And I'm really hoping for the push from.
But I mean, he won by a lot. He won by a lot, but D.C., Minnesota, and Nixon. It was Massachusetts. Yeah, just Massachusetts. I think against McGovern, who is the worst candidate ever, and D.C. again, by the way. But anyways, back to what we're talking about. Basically, she lost by a ton and complaining about the rules and saying that, the popular vote. Well, that's stupid. That's not, And people are saying, the Electoral College is undemocratic. It's supposed to be undemocratic, right? The whole point was to prevent demagoguery, right? The popular vote encourages that. If that's what we want to say. So Trump losing the popular vote makes him almost by definition not a demagogue. I'm right.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make him, I guess you could say, but it shows
they
that
they used a big word that sounds scary.
If you lose the popular vote, if you lose the popular vote, but still win the Electoral College, you probably weren't appealing to the popular vote.
No.
Right. That's my. And also the Electoral College. Guess what? Is supposed to. It's also protecting the right of the minorities, right?
Yep.
New York City, Los Angeles, and Miami aren't supposed to be deciding the fate for every single other county in the United States. I don't know if you've seen, there's a lot of pictures of like Trump election map versus like Hillary election map, but like with the land area or wherever, and it's like, ha 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 ha, she got nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you just look at like the land area or whatever.
No. But the whole problem here is Hollywood almost feels that they need to do this. These are people who don't wake up until like 10 or 12 in the afternoon.
Their opinion, why? Okay.
Why is their opinion so much more valid than anybody else?
Yeah, you're not more qualified because you were in a movie doesn't make you more qualified than me to that your political opinion isn't more valid than me. And first of all, nobody cares, and second of all, you're alienating people, right? You're making people say, "Oh, well, this guy's actually an idiot now," and it makes people more wary of the elite, so to say, instead of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's saying, oh, well, those people obviously aren't down to earth. They obviously don't think the way I do. They're obviously stupid. So why should I listen to them ever?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.